The Meta Quest Pro, the first of the new generation of cutting-edge VR goggles, was released on October 25. With the addition of eye tracking and natural facial expressions, your avatar will be able to more accurately reflect your expressions in VR, such as blinking, smiling, and making eye contact, further increasing the sense of immersion and social presence. Most digital platforms are unable to replicate this type of nonverbal expression, which is a significant part of how it communicates with others. We're excited to see how this capability's introduction into VR allows for deeper connections with loved ones and coworkers than ever before. Envision yourself and your mom relaxing on the couch and watching a movie you've seen dozens of times. There's a grin on your face as your favorite show begins. Even though you're physically separated by thousands of miles, her avatar's face still lights up and she smiles at you. Together, you'll be able to have that experience in Meta Horizon Home on Meta Quest Pro. Or picture yourself standing opposite a coworker during a presentation when both of you find sudden inspiration in something that person has written on the board. You sense the excitement of that new idea as you look at each other and nod in unison. Even if you and your coworker are located in different buildings, you can still make eye contact with one another and have productive conversations in Meta Horizon workrooms on Meta Quest Pro. A significant milestone on the road to constructing the metaverse is the implementation of the social presence, or the feeling of being together despite physical separation. In order to provide these groundbreaking experiences, Meta integrated new, inward-facing sensors into the headset, giving it access to features no other Meta Quest device has had before. Integral confidentiality. There are significant privacy concerns raised by the introduction of eye tracking and natural facial expressions into the Meta Quest ecosystem. To ensure you are comfortable with the experiences, Meta made privacy a central design principle. Setting up both eye tracking and natural facial expressions is straightforward and explained in detail. You'll be given the option to enable these features during the setup process for your Meta Quest Pro headset, along with explanations of how they function and links to our privacy notices if you'd like more information. You have complete power over which options are displayed. If you enable eye tracking and natural facial expressions, your headset will constantly monitor what it sees of your eyes and face, and use that information to make educated guesses about your gaze and expressions within the virtual world. You have complete control over whether or not to enable these functions, and they will not be tied to any personal information unless you choose to enable them. In addition, you can temporarily disable these features at any time from the Quick Settings menu. And when you enable them again, you won't need to go through the setup process again. When you put your Meta Quest Pro into sleep mode, it will automatically shut down all of its sensors, including the cameras and the microphone. No Meta or outside parties ever see raw images. The Meta Quest Pro will take pictures of your eyes and face, but those pictures will never leave the device and will be deleted once they have been processed. Consequently, neither Meta nor any other app can view these photos. Regulations within applications. Meta will also let you know which apps in the Meta Quest Store support eye tracking and natural facial expressions before you commit to buying them. Even if you have these features enabled on your headset, the first time you launch an app that takes advantage of them, you will be prompted to decide whether you want to use them. You can always disable them if you change your mind. Signaling from the periphery. Pass-through, a feature that lets you step outside of your virtual world and into the real world, is made possible by the forward-facing cameras in Meta Quest Pro. To alert those around you that you may be being recorded with pass-through, we've included external LED lights in the headset that activates whenever the feature is activated. Which level of disclosure you're willing to undertake is up to you. You can choose to share additional data during initial setup to improve the Meta Quest Pro product experience for everyone, and you can change this at any time in settings. This will help Meta understand which features and apps people like using the most so that we can make them better in future software updates. Constructing together. As Meta works together to create the metaverse, They are dedicated to enhancing the privacy controls and protections available on Meta Quest devices. They'll keep working on improvements to Meta Quest Pro to make sure its users can have a safe and secure, yet fully immersive experience. If your business is ready to dive into the VR space, Canon XR is ready to assist you.